Where's Bonnie?
Well, she's asleep. I thought I should put her down. How's Connor?
Very upset. Very frightened. Who wouldn't be?
I'm sorry about the indictment, sweetheart.
I still think I have a case. Does Shannon turn up?
Not yet.
Would you tell me if she had?
Of course I'd tell you.
Really? Well, that's strange because you had all last night to tell me that she disappeared, and I had to hear it from Margot. How could you keep that from me?
Oh my God. Oh my God, Annie! Annie, get in here! Oh my God! Look at this, it's Hans! Look at this photograph, Annie! Look! He was at the masked ball. He was in Oakdale.
Honey, it's a guy. It's just a guy.
No! Look at it! It's...
Let me get the door first.
No, look at it. It could be him.
Oh, come on.
What,
Come
Annie?
on.
Come after us.
No!
It could be.
It's Julie.
Okay, look, you look at the photograph and I'll answer the door.
Okay.
Hi. You're white as a sheet. Are you sick? The hired assassin, the one from England? He was at the masked ball.
Excuse me. Got the light?
No. I don't smoke.
Oh. You're very smart.
As the world turns.
Bonnie's asleep, which is good, so we can go ahead and have this out.
Sweetheart, I don't want to argue with you.
Who said anything about arguing? But I think we need to clear the air.
Lisa got an emergency phone call about Shannon yesterday. You were busy preparing for the grand jury. I didn't want to leave you a message that would upset you, and I didn't have any details.
And that's why you canceled our lunch?
Lisa was hysterical. I thought perhaps Shannon had taken a turn for the worse. So I just went. By the time I got to her hospital room, Shannon was gone.
Why didn't you tell me this last night?
I didn't want to interrupt you in the middle of the Connor hearing. I thought it would be best to wait till it was over. I thought that was the best way to handle it. I'm sorry if I was wrong. I'm sorry if I hurt you.
Well, what were these details you spared me?
Well, there was a bloody fool from the immigration service that came to the hospital and threatened to take Shannon into custody. Well, she panicked.
Tom warned Shannon about playing around with a federal agency. Well, it's too bad you didn't get to the hospital in time to talk to her. You did talk to her?
Let's just leave it at that. You're an officer of the court.
No, right now I'm your wife, all right? Well, what happened?
I did speak with her briefly. And purely by accident, I might add.
And you didn't try to stop her?
She was hell-bent on leaving. The last time I saw her, she was wearing surgical greens and a mask and Lisa's cape and heading for the exit sign.
And she didn't tell you where she was going?
Only that she was going to somewhere that she thought was safe and that she would be in touch.
Has she been?
Not with me. Lisa got a call this morning from Shannon at Fashions. Shannon told her that she was all right and not to worry, but she didn't say where she was.
Well, I still don't see why you didn't tell me this. And yes, you were wrong. And I am very hurt.
Oh, Eduardo, it is so frustrating to me to know that my little Shannon is out there somewhere in hiding, all alone, all because she was able to make her way back home. She's been through such terrible ordeals, and she's very vulnerable right now, and she certainly has been very sick.
She has also learned how to take care of herself. She learned well from her Uncle Earl. You must trust in that. Don't worry so much.
You're a very good friend for a man I hardly know.
Well, there's knowing, and then there's knowing.
Yes.
Tell her. Hey, Gugina, what brings you here? What brings you here?
You? I have to keep an eye on my cousin. But he thinks it's the other way around.
Ah, yes, yes. Well, I do humor him, see?
Well, will Lily be here later after she finishes her last session?
Mrs. Mitchell,
Yes.
excuse me. So, can I talk to you for a second?
Of course you may. What?
There's a big problem.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, just would you gentlemen excuse me, please? We have a little problem in the wine cellar.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, no, you just stay here and keep each other company. I'll be right back.
So, what did you mean on the phone? Do you know where Lily is?
No, I don't. But I do want to talk to you about your present situation.
To hell with your advice. What? I'm going back to the yacht and wait for her.
Damien, you're in danger of losing Lily. Eh?
I may already have, thanks to Holden.
No. Mostly thanks to you. What happened to your managerial skills, eh? Come on. You should manage this marriage. You have given the reins entirely to Lily.
That's absurd.
Is it? Is it really? You get in a fight with her ex-husband who is obsessed with her because you become equally obsessed. What happened to the clear head, the firm hand, eh?
I can't think that way about Lily. I love her too much.
That's just it. You love her too much.
You wouldn't understand. You never felt that way about a woman.
Cugino, do not presume the way I feel. Not ever. But I will tell you what I think. I think that it is beneath you to sit home alone, hoping that Lily will return while worrying that she is with another man. Eh? Come on, nobody's worth that. Not even arguing with your cousin. Huh? Come on. Here, we'll have a meal, huh?
Eduardo, I don't want to eat. I don't feel like eating.
Come on. Listen to your old cousin. We'll have a little wine. By the second course, you will feel a lot better about Lily.
The only way I'll feel better is knowing I should never see Holden Snyder again.
I'm not saying you're crazy. I'm just saying you're wrong, okay, Court? The guy in the picture looks a little bit like Hans. But build and height, that's it. I took the picture and I know.
Yeah, well, you were too busy taking the picture to notice if it was him or not, Andy.
What?
I remember. This face has jumped out at me. I see it in my dreams.
I've seen that face and I've got the scars on my body to prove it.
This is very strange.
What?
It's just that in every other photograph, this guy Hans has got his mask on.
It's not Hans.
I danced with him. I danced with him and he didn't speak, Andy. Now, why wouldn't he speak if it wasn't Hans? And he was standing right next to us when we had to change partners. Why was that?
Oh.
And why did I know that he was familiar the moment that I started dancing with him?
Courtney, international terrorists do not show up at Oakdale fundraisers.
Why not, Andy? It's a masked ball. What a perfect opportunity to spy on people.
Those feather masks are gorgeous.
Courtney, Hans was blonde, if I recall. This guy has dark hair.
So he dyed it.
Well, of course he did.
What were you doing here anyway?
I just came to speak to you about some ideas I had for the wedding photos.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's no problem. Don't you think that I would recognize him? I had him in my camera lens the entire evening. Now look, let's just drop it, okay?
Andy, we can't
Come
just
on.
drop this. This This man attempted murder once before. We've got to know for sure.
Hey, you guys, just stop fighting, all right? I mean, it seems like there's only one way to prove this.
What?
Enlarge the damn photo. That's the only way you're gonna see if it's this guy or not.
Yes, what a good idea.
Oh, okay. If that's the only way I can convince you that you're wrong, fine, let's do it.
Well, I'm so glad that everyone was able to make it on such short notice tonight. But I'd really like to propose a toast to Connor. We're behind you 100%.
Thank you.
You.
I would also like to propose a toast to friends and to family. I really don't know what I would have done without you the last couple of months. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What did I tell you? Is this the place to come on?
Just don't start in on Connor Walsh. Remember, your job is to drum up public opinion.
Hey, I was fabulous on TV. I can only get better.
Don't worry, sis. This isn't gonna go to trial. Hal's gonna blow this case right out of the water, aren't you? Meanwhile, we love you, and we're all here for you. And as for you, Barbara, don't give another thought to the Bureau account. Walsh Montgomery is on top of it. If you have any questions, just call yours truly. I'll make sure I'm always available, day or night.
You love me, but you're gonna take over my company, huh?
Now, you know better than that.
I know you all right. That's why I'm not gonna turn my back on you for too long. It's a joke, Evan.
Don't look now, gang, but Marcy and company just walked in.
Hey, Damien.
You just come from the farm.
Yeah, I'm supposed to meet Julie here.
Was Lily there?
No? Why? What's up?
Your brother's finally getting what he wanted. He's getting between me and my wife.
Look, Damien, the whole family has warned him. Don't give him an inch.
We'll talk later.
Hi.
I believe in you. Don't let this get you down, all right?
Well, now, how could I with so much moral support?
Listen, anything you need, just call.
Thanks.
Any word from Lily?
Connor seems to be holding up.
It doesn't mean that Walsh Montgomery couldn't go down the tubes overnight, though, does it?
All right. All right, I must hand it to you. It may be good that you have a Nina worldwide. We may need it.
Lucinda would kill for the Kingsley Malta account.
Unfortunately, I think that might be just a bit of a problem for my wife.
Ah, but you have a way of making women forget their problems. Right?
You know why Marcy's here, don't you? She and Fred Greer are stalking my sister, trying to get some of that lousy money Link left her.
Come on, Evan. Maybe everyone's being just a little too hard on her. She's been through a lot. Maybe she's changed.
Yeah, right. Maybe all the pigs of the world will sprout wings and fly.
Come on, Evan. Seriously, look at the situation she's in. She's a single mom. She's got no money, no job. That's a pretty scary position to be in.
Oh, well, I'm not about to shed tears for the likes of her. I'm almost sure she killed Link. If Hal won't press her harder, I for damn sure will.
Oh, he looks so much like his daddy did at this age. I'll have to show you pictures. Have you had him baptized yet?
Of course not. You think I'd have him christened without his grandma there?
Well, I will call Father Peters at St. Vincent's first thing in the morning.
Where's Fred with our drinks? I am about to die of thirst.
Hey, big guy. How you doing? Hi, I'm Evan Walsh. I don't believe we've met. Your name?
Charlotte.
It's a pleasure. Would you like to dance?
She would not like to dance with the likes of you. His sister killed my son.
Are you from around here?
Sort of. California.
Really? What, northern or southern?
What do you want, Evan? Don't tell him anything.
Yeah, I summered in San Jose once. Anywhere near there?
Yeah, real near. Go put an egg in your shoe and beat it, will you?
Always such a lady. Nice meeting you. Bye for now.
Bye.
And what the hell was that all about?
Well, you're right. There's something fishy about that nanny. She claims she's from California, but she didn't know that San Jose was up north. I know Marcy's up to something. Just wish we could prove it.
And I'll have a glass of the house white.
Enjoy your dinner. Get her some of the best white wine in the house, okay? I just need to take a break.
What happened in the wine cellar?
Oh, it's still under investigation.
Did Lily call? Give me a message?
Not that I know of. You look worried.
We just keep missing each other, that's all, you know. I'll go try her again.
No, why don't you wait a while?
You're just avoiding the inevitable. You do know this, don't you?
Yes.
Where are you going?
Tell Damien that I'm leaving him right now, before I lose my courage. Please don't try to contact me, and I will call you as soon as I tell him.
Libby.
When you came back from chasing Hans, I thought we'd reached an understanding.
We did. You and Bonnie come first.
Yeah,
and you
but
can't compare the business with Hans and Montega to Shannon's return. This was none of my doing.
I'm not saying that you brought Shannon back. What I'm saying is that you were handling this like vintage McKechnie. Soldier of fortune, working outside the law, running off as soon as you get an SOS, regardless of me.
That's not fair.
Well, I spent our first anniversary alone, Duncan, and that's not fair. And if I'm starting to sound like the martyred wife, well, maybe it's because I'm starting to feel like the martyred wife. I mean, which is really crazy because technically I'm not your wife at all.
Jessica, listen to me. I love you. I have told Shannon that I love you. Bloody hell, you think you feel alone? How about me? I've got 2 bloody wives, yet I have no wife.
You have me, Duncan. I am here, in our home. And you can talk to me about how you really feel.
I've told you all there is to tell. I just can't rest as long as Shannon is out there. She's frightened. I need to know that she's safe.
Well, believe it or not, I need to know that too. So maybe we can work together on this.
Of course we can.
All right. Might I suggest we hire someone to search the castle to see if she's...
I already searched the castle this afternoon.
Well, another thing you failed to mention.
Oh, Jessica, be reasonable.
I have been reasonable, Duncan. I have been reasonable. I have been patient. I have been strong. Every day and every night. And this is not good. It has not been good between us, and you know it.
I'm telling you, this is a waste of time.
Andy, you think I want to be right? I would give anything to be wrong. I can't believe I danced with a guy who almost killed you.
Well, if it is the guy, he could be a million miles away by now.
Yeah, or he could be right here in this building.
Oh, he wasn't after me. He was after Patricia Kingsley.
Andy, get real. He knows that we can identify him. I think that we should tell Duncan.
No. Nobody's gonna tell anybody because this is not the man. And I am just about to prove it.
It's him.
It's him.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Every day, Roger pushes Billy to the brink.
Do you realize that this guy is lying through his teeth to put me in jail?
And every day, Billy's about to go over the edge.
I have to look at you one more time, I'll get sick.
Has Roger finally gotten his revenge?
You will not destroy another family.
Quick, turn on a light.
Guiding light.
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
I told you you would feel better after the main course. Eh?
You wouldn't be foolish enough to bring Lily here.
Let me rephrase that. Holden is here, Lily is not. Ergo, they are not together, capiche?
Then why isn't she at the club? I'm gonna call there again.
You waiting for somebody, bro?
Nope.
Look, Holden, don't make any trouble, all right?
What are you, moonlighting as the bouncer here now?
I mean it. Don't do anything stupid or anything that would hurt Lily.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I am in no mood to hurt anybody. I am as happy as I can even remember. And as far as Lily, well, she is not here now, is she?
No, but her husband is. You never know.
It's been real, bro.
Hold on. Oh, you're not leaving, are you?
I thought I might.
Oh, look, Holden, I do know what you're going through. I've been in the same situation myself. I know it's really painful to see someone who means the world to you in love with someone else. But you'll get over it. You really will, believe me. Please don't leave just because Damien's here.
Ordinarily, I wouldn't. But Lily, she may show up, and I made a promise to her.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. But I happen to know Lily won't be here for hours because she's singing at the Falcon Club tonight.
Hey, Holden, guess what? You've been summoned to the Walsh-Montgomery table, boss's orders.
Oh, have the chicken Kiev.
What do you say? Free dinner.
Why not?
Hey, Damien, I wanted to ask you, did you ever clear that business up about Holden's trip to Rome?
Not yet.
Well, I could ask him who told him about it if you'd like.
No, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Listen, I was sorry to hear about Connor.
But yeah, it's been a real drag. But don't worry about damage control. We're on top of it. And Damien, she really appreciates your support. It means a lot to her.
There's more where that came from. Connor, would you like to dance?
Well, sure, I'd love to. Excuse me.
She can't live like this for long. So what's the next best lead after Marcy Breen? Did you get a hold of Debbie yet?
No, but I talked to her mother, who wouldn't give me anything, of course. I think I might have to go to New York, see Debbie myself.
Sure like to get that nanny alone so Marcy couldn't do her talking for her.
Don't give him that breadstick. He could choke on it. Where did you get this girl? She knows nothing about childcare.
She was fine until you met her. Let her do her job.
Sweetie, you want Grandma to mash you a little banana, huh?
You need Grandma's vote, remember? Try to bond with her.
Right.
I'm sorry the music ended so soon. You owe me another dance.
Anytime. Well, he's almost as good a dancer as Cal.
Have you heard from him?
No. I thought I might today because of the grand jury, but I guess he has more important things to do.
I'm sure you'll.
Oh! That's okay.
So
It's all
sorry. Come on, let me take you to the ladies' room.
Oh, it's okay.
Watch out for the glass. Sorry, folks. Can I get some
Waiter.
cups that? Oh, thank you very much. Come on, come on. I'm sorry. It's okay.
I just love the thought of the great Connor Walsh rotting away in jail. That's one thing I do have in common with Granny. In fact, this might be a perfect time to do a little of that bonding. What do you think?
Connor, I just can't believe that I was that clumsy. I am so sorry. I'm gonna make a bigger mess.
It's okay, really. I think I'm better off wearing the wine tonight than drinking it.
I think what you're better off doing is getting Cal back here from New Guinea. This won't take long. I'll get it.
That's fine, really.
Oh, dear. I had no idea she was in here. This is going to be too upsetting for you, Hannah. We'll just go.
I'm not upset. As a matter of fact, for the first time since you killed my son, I'm beginning to feel a little better. And that's because today I made the grand jury understand what you did. I made them see how you started to destroy my Lincoln.
Excuse me, Mrs. Lafferty. I think maybe you better stop now before you make a fool of yourself.
Make a fool of herself? My lord, this woman is a hero. She set aside her own grief and went into a room full of total strangers to speak up for her dead son.
And she told them a bunch of lies.
Every word was gospel, exactly as Lincoln told it to me.
Well, you know, Hannah, I hate to speak ill of the dead, but your son didn't have much use for the truth. He lied to everyone, and especially to you.
How dare you? Don't listen to anything she has to say, Hannah. You know she has no heart. Even her own mother hates her.
Excuse me. Aren't you Mrs. Lafferty?
Yes.
I saw you on TV. What you said just about broke my heart.
Well, I had no idea they were even going to air that.
And your little boy's just beautiful.
Thank you.
I sent the station a contribution for him.
How sweet of you. Thank you. Gosh, it never really occurred to me that people would actually do something like that. Excuse me, I have to get a tissue.
I'm the baby's grandmother.
Well, God bless your heart. And Lord help you for killing that poor boy's father. I hope you don't have any children of your own to abuse.
Isn't television wonderful?
There has always been a connection when we made love. But now there's this distance between us.
I didn't feel any distance between us last night.
Duncan, think about it.
Jessica, what exactly would you have me do differently?
For starters, I'd have you get Shannon out of our bed.
Shannon is not in our
bed! Well,
bed!
she might as well be! I haven't had your undivided attention since she came back.
All right, I have been distracted lately. And for that, I am truly sorry. I have a tremendous responsibility towards Shannon. It was her faith in me and our love that kept her alive for 3 years. I was the one that gave up. I gave up on her.
You had every reason to give up. Everything pointed to that she was dead.
I know it doesn't sound rational, but I was the one that gave up on her, and now I owe her. I have to make it right with her. Maybe I'm keeping it all inside because I don't want it to come between us.
But it has come between us. Duncan, when we made love last night, it was like we were going through the motions. Our bodies connected, but our hearts didn't, our spirits didn't. I miss you when we're apart. But when we've been together lately, I miss you even more. And I can't live like this.
Holden, can I ask you a personal question?
Sure, fire away.
What the hell is going on between you and Damien? The guy is looking at you like you're invisible or something.
It's better that way.
Oh. Okay.
Sure you're okay? I'm fine. Your wife is the best, Hal.
Marvin.
Hey, Connor, are you all right? You don't look so good.
Something happened in the powder room.
Just a little run-in with Hannah and Marcy and a complete stranger who thinks the world will stay a better place if I just don't have any children. Evan, it's over. Just let it go.
Excuse me.
Now remember, no hitting. What's this? More people who saw me on TV?
You keep bothering my sister, and your sordid past is going to be all over the media.
Oh, I got the media in the palm of my hand, sweetheart. I practically got a fan club. So watch out for your past on page 1.
Go for it. Stack mine up against yours any day.
What is with Evan always wearing that farm girl on his arm?
That's no farm girl. It's Rosanna Cabot, as in Cabot Motors.
Well, well, well. Once again, Evan stays true to form.
I wonder what's keeping Julie.
Yeah, we'll let you know where my wife is, too.
Yeah, well, at least you know where Holden is.
I have to go back to the yacht. Maybe Lily's just not answering the phone.
Remember my advice, cousin.
You know what? I think I'm going to get an after-dinner drink. Can I get you anything?
Fun, next. You know, I should have known you'd come from big money. Evan's so predictable. He really is.
What did she say?
Nothing. Hi.
Hey.
Sorry I'm late. Something terrible has happened.
What, are you okay?
Yeah, just come with me. Are you serious?
Hey, what's going on?
We just found out that the hired assassin, the one that Duncan was after...
The guy that tried to kill Patricia Kingsley in England, he was here in Oakdale. Well, how do you know that? Did you see the guy?
At the masked ball at the Falcon Club. I even danced with him.
We didn't recognize him until Courtney spotted him in the background of one of the pictures I took without his mask on. I had it enlarged.
And it is him. It is definitely him.
Yes, I made them come over and tell you about it right away.
Yeah, okay, good. We gotta get down to the station right now. Joel's gotta hear about this. Let me get my coat.
Now tell me, why were you being so mysterious about the wine cellar?
Well, I didn't mean to be mysterious. It's just all of my house white it has to be thrown out.
Why?
Well, it seems that we opened 4 bottles, and in the kitchen, those 4 bottles are all full of vinegar. I mean, we're gonna have to just throw out the whole lot. Do you realize I am so upset? I am talking about thousands and thousands of dollars right down the drain.
Well, I'm not an expert, but I do know a little bit about wine. Perhaps the sample bottles were the only ones that were exposed, so maybe there's a chance of saving the rest.
Honestly think that?
I don't know. But why don't we go see before they throw out the rest?
You are such an amazing man.
Oh, don't thank me,
Oh, yes.
Besides, I find wine cellars intoxicating. In the romantic sense of the word, of course.
This poor child is obviously overtired.
Oh, I don't think so. He had a nap this afternoon.
Well, still, he should be in bed by now. It's nearly 8 o'clock. Children have to be on a schedule. You can't just allow them to stay up all hours.
As long as he's quiet, what is wrong with him? You know, it's really fine.
He's quiet because he's exhausted.
Look, why don't you get off my back? I'm his mother. I know what's best for you,
Hannah,
okay?
why don't you hold the baby for a while? You seem to have a knack with children.
Fine, fine. Just take him for a little walk. Maybe I can get him to go to sleep.
Yes, why don't you?
So sweet. I absolutely loathe that one.
Will you knock it off?
May I be excused? I want to freshen up.
Sure.
Excuse me. Be right back. Excuse me. Will you do me a favor and watch my purse for a minute? I'm gonna go get some hand lotion. Sure. Thanks. You know, I think this is the prettiest powder room I've ever seen.
Isn't it? It's more like a living room.
Yeah, I could hang out in here all night. Try on every lotion and cream in the place. I love the smell of this one. Can anyone use that? Sure, it's on the house. Would you watch my purse for a minute? Sure. Thanks. Which one do you have on? Orange Blossom, but you know, try the Country Rose. That one's really pretty too. You were right, I like the Country Rose even better. Do me a favor, would you? Sure, what? Well, don't tell anybody at my table, but I'm just gonna sit here for a while. Privacy. You're a wise woman. Bye-bye. Thanks.
No messages. Damn, I hope she's all right.
What's with all the secrecy?
Okay, the nanny's name is Charlotte Overton, and she's from Bradford, Illinois.
Overton. Can't be that many in the book.
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't get the exact address, but I was a little pressed for time.
How'd you get as much as you did?
Trade secret.
You're entitled.
You're also amazing.
I just hope that somehow this will help you with Connor. And help you nail Marcy, the little witch.
Could make a difference. Tomorrow I think I'll call in some favors at the DMV and head for Bradford.
Sweetheart, I love you so much. Just for tonight, let's forget about everything outside these four walls. Concentrate on the two of us.
I'd love to. But that's not very realistic.
Oh, come on, indulge me. I know I don't have all the answers right now. But if we put our heads together, maybe we can make some sense out of all of this. So, I say, just for tonight, let's take the phone off the hook, not answer the door. What do you say? Like I said, we'll take the phone off the hook, we won't answer the door, and everything will be...
I don't think they're gonna go away.
No.
They know we're here.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but
Dr. Duncan is Hans.
He's been here in Oakdale. I have proof, and for all I know, he's still here.
maybe you better come inside and tell me what you know.
Hi.
Hi.
You know, you're not gonna get away with this. I'm sure my husband is out looking for me right now, as we speak. Who are you? What do you want? Why are you doing this to me?
Hello? Anybody home? You miss her too, huh? Damn. What can she be?
Lily's gone and Damien is going out of his mind. What in the world will he do when he finds out she's been kidnapped? Tomorrow, As the World Turns.
Scarves by Echo Design Group. Jewelry by Monet. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.